Yo, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of Biora Therapeutics, ticker symbol BIOR. And I had just made a video on this yesterday on November 29th, but I wanted to do a follow-up because if you notice in the news that they got FDA approval and are up 64% or precisely 62% in the after hours trading, right around $2 a share. And so before I get into the chart, before I talk about some levels, I want to say congrats if you're holding. This is great news. It's really exciting to see this. And I also want to point out, this was pointed out to me by a subscriber in the comments, that I had put out a video on Biora on November 12th, pointing out this intersection between this downtrend and $1.22. I later followed up on that video on November 19th, drawing this line at $1.20. Yesterday, on November 29th, that line was hit with a market hours low of $1.18, followed by after hours price of $1.16 that was hit. I exchanged with some of you in the comments suggesting that because there was a low in the after hours, that suggested to me that there could be a buy, a fill order at that lower price. And today, November 30th, during market hours, we can see like the spinning top. I didn't participate. The lowest that I had purchased at was $1.30. I did not have conviction in my analysis. If you did, congrats. This is really exciting. And so I just want to go over some levels that I see as being important moving forward so we can protect our gains and so we can make the most out of this. And so, yes, congrats so much. And also, before I get into the analysis, if you've been following the channel, if you are a subscriber or not, please share. This is so cool to have made this call weeks ago and for this to happen. That's the goal of this channel, looking at technical signals, doing technical analysis, and hopefully having great moves like this 60+% move in the after hours, which I suspect will continue, but good to be careful. And so just looking at this, I'm going to switch over to the 10-minute candle. Look at that. So that's shot up to a high in the after hours of $2.32. So I'm actually going to put a line at $2.32. I'm going to make sure that's exact because if it went up to that level in the after hours, there's got to be a reason why it went there. And so good to keep that in mind. And the current price in the after hours as I'm making this video is $2.01. So it did pull back a little bit. And so now I'm just going to look back on the daily candles because that's where I do most of my analysis, is based on the daily candles. And so looking at, let's see, $2 a share. Let's see where that's at. So that's right around here. I'm going to make that a little bit, oh man. Sorry, I'm doing this. I'm not recording this live, but I kind of wanted to do somewhat live analysis because this is, like a super emotional time. It's really exciting. So the low on September 19th was $2. So that's where this line, I'm drawing it at. I'm going to make sure it's exactly $2. And I'm going to close that. Lock that so it stays there. So that does look like, there was a touch point there on September 19th. There was some consolidation over here. So I do think that $2 could be a pretty important level, something I'm actually going to close my alerts because they'll just get in the way. 265, that was an important level for me. Okay, and so now thinking about 232, let's see. The lows over here, yeah, 232. That's a significant level. Looking at, let's see. Let's see. January 3rd, 2023, the low was $2.28 with a close of $2.35. So I'm going to put a line at $2.28 at that low, but that could range up to 235. I think that's going to be a very key level for us to pay attention to. I'm going to delete 232. So those seem like important levels to be paying attention to. So, it's possible there will be an open at $2. It's possible it will continue higher. It's really tough to know. Very important, very, very important. Pay attention to volume. If volume is going up on green days, that means it's probably going to keep going. If volume starts to taper off, if volume starts to go down, that could mean that it's either going to be consolidating, forming a bullish flag pattern before moving higher, or that could mean that there's a rejection. It's going to pull back. Maybe it will pull back to support, like at $2 or $2.28 before consolidating, forming a bullish consolidation, a bull flag, before continuing higher. 265, that was a level that I had marked that had served as, a good exit point for me to be able to lower my average coming down into this wedge down here. So that worked out perfectly. I avoided a wash sale, and I was able to get back more shares than I had initially had. So that was awesome. Okay, and so 265. Let's see. I do think $3.50 could be significant. I'm just going to put a line there, like right around. Let's see. The low of December 22nd of 2022 was $3.55. So I'll put a line there, a level that is important to pay attention to. I'm going to lock that so it stays there. Yeah, and look at this. That served as support here. Beautiful bounces there. I suspect $3.55. Believe it or not, I think that's going to be resistance moving forward. It may become support. I suspect there's a lot of upside with this, so be careful. Pay attention to these levels and protect your gains. If let's say my position, for example, I don't want to tell you what to do. If my position gets up to be 100% gains, if I've doubled my position, my profit, I might trim half of that. So then I'm just playing with house money. There's no risk for me to lose. And then I could continue on and trim as it goes up to these other levels. I do have this gap fill that would be at $5.55, 55 cents. That line's slightly off. And so that is based on the low of June 12th, 2023. Further to the upside, possible, who knows? This approval, it could go parabolic through Friday and into Monday with a gap over the weekend. That could be really, really significant. $8.08, another gap to fill. Oh my God. I don't know if I forget if there were gaps between here, but another gap, $38.25. I doubt it's going to get that high, but who knows? So yeah, I just wanted to make this video to congratulate you if you're holding, and if you bought the dip, if you bought at $1.20 based on the video that I made, or inspired, I should say, inspired, because there's no financial advice here. Let me know in the comments because I'm not the best technical analyst, but I'm learning a lot, and making these videos helps me get better because it forces me to be accountable and to be more conservative in my own trading. And I'm just really grateful that, not only this happened, but I was notified by somebody, a subscriber, in the comments. So thank you so much for letting me know about that. Big congrats to you all. I will probably do more videos on Biora in the coming days, seeing what happens. I'm actually, I have a day off of work on Tuesday, which is the 5th. So I will probably be streaming in the morning, and we can go over this and see what's happening with that. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your encouraging comments. If you enjoy this video, if you enjoy the videos that I make, please like, Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and please subscribe. Please share so we can have more positive interactions here on YouTube, talking about the markets. I'm going to be trying to do more live streams, whether that's during market hours or on weekends, evenings. And so, yeah, I just feel like this is a really, really positive thing, a positive place for retail investors to get together to talk about stocks, to share ideas. And yeah, so congrats. And thank you so much for watching. I look forward to putting more videos out on Biora in the near future. Congrats again. Take care.